Hey, everybody. I've been talking to myself for a while now, so we'll start over. I thought I hit go live, so I did a practice run of everything. So sorry, everyone. So starting over, everyone. Happy holidays. Am I coming in? Can everybody hear me and see me? Hello. Huawei, Craig, Jorge, Mexicali Fish Keeper, Coro, Storm Riders, Only Oscars, Debs, everyone. Hello. Yeah, so we're looking at my Molly tank right now, and I got these from Vibes, who got them from a guy who said that he could have the fish if he pulled them out of the tank for him. So they needed a home. It's a lovely colony. Um, I believe uh, Vibes didn't have room, so they came to live with me. I've never kept Mollies before. And these guys from the jump were very interested in coming up to the glass and saying what's up. Uh, and I had there's a nice flare. I had some orange ones, and I believe that Vibe's sister chose those and started her first tank with those mollies. So I'd love to get an update from Vibes and find out how they're doing and see what's up. I think that that was a while ago. Um, but that Dalmatian was like my favorite juvenile for many, many weeks. And the favorite is juvenile uh swordtails. They're very cute and they seem to be surviving very well and not getting eaten by the adults. So I think that they're being fed well enough and there's enough cover for the babies. But yeah, these two little guys down on the bottom, they got some yellow. Might color up into the orange later on. I'm hoping they're a wee bit smaller than the Dalmatian ones. So hopefully have some orange back in the tank. So only Oscar's your favorite Molly is the Dalmatian? Ah, man, yeah, I they're really, really cute. Hey, first class fish, good to see you. Um, yeah, these black mollies have silver eyes, and you can see when they turn sideways that there's some white on their pectoral fins. I said dorsal fin, knowing it was wrong like a million times during the false start stream. Thank you everyone for being so patient. Um, let's just there we go. I saw some completely blacked out mollies for the first time, and they're like shadows. Like their eyes are even black. So like it's hard to like focus on them at all. They're just like always in silhouette. And seeing that, I feel like from what I've heard from talking about fish and stuff like that, that the completely blacked out molly is super popular right now. And I saw it. It was at the Clash was where I saw them last, and it was in the vendor room, and, like, they were just like shadows, you know what I mean? Like, you're looking right at them, the place is brightly lit, and they're just still a shadow. It's really great. Very cool looking, but yeah, I'm super fond of the Dalmatian. I think that's cute. First class fish, anybody have a favorite way to breed CPDs? I was just gonna try some sort of planter basket and put them in a tank with nothing that will eat the eggs. Yeah, man. Have you first class fish, have you seen how LRB does his? I know that there's probably a video about it, but he's using a floating basket and it gives him a little bit of cover, and he said it seemed to be doing well for him. Yeah, that's true first class fish. You know, if the parents decide that they're going to eat the babies, then, you know, three or less are going to survive. It seems like, you know what I mean? Like when I notice that there are a lot of babies and stuff like that, and their numbers aren't like dwindling drastically, I just assume that the parents aren't interested in eating them. I'm sure it probably happens, but like, you know, there's times when the babies all get eaten, and it seems yeah, first class. I mean, I want CPDs so bad. Um, I'm excited about schooling nanofish in, you know, 10-gallon tanks, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. I think that that would be so cool. Um, I mean, bristlenose might. I mean, like, that is likely. Smaller shrimp and stuff like that, and live in harmony that way, but I don't know about whether they would eat eggs that got dropped or something like that if they came across them on the bottom. They like plant, but you know what I mean? Like, eggs are delicious for a reason. Nope, they don't eat snails. Yeah, I really think that yellow guy center right now is gonna end up being, gold colored. When he grows up, he'll get that orange on him. and his siblings right behind him. But you could see that they were born after that Dalmatian. That Dalmatian is definitely bigger than he is. Or she, come on. Zen Ginger up in here. Hello, fellow Texas human. Dude, humaning is so hard right now, Zen. Like, man, I don't even I don't even wanna see the people I'm supposed to go see. You know what I mean? Like, just wanna be alone with my fish. Uh, but I am excited to see some family. Um, my little nieces are gonna come up this next week. Oh, there we go. That was a good sale, good sale. Yeah, yeah, they're gonna come down to visit, and, I'm actually off, and we're gonna get on a bus and go see, the Trail of Lights in Zilker Park. It'll be so fun for the kids, and, I'm not gonna say that I'm not into it. I'm not into, like, the whole, like, crowd of people and, like, going there and all of that, but when I'm there and I'm looking at all those Christmas lights, I know that it's gonna be worth it. I've done it before. It is a little bit of a hassle, but it is completely worth it. Zenitration, is that where Zenny, titrates, stuff for her tanks? It's titrating water, liquid? No worries, Huawei. I was late. I did a false start to the whole thing, so we'll start over here. Alright. Da-na-na, na-na-na, da-na-na, da-na-na-na, da, da-na-na-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na, na-na-na-na-na-na, da-na-na, na-na, na-na-na-na-na-na-na, na-na-na-na-na-na-na, na-na-na-na, na-na-na-na-na. Merry Christmas. How's everybody? As you can see, I have stopped shaving. Apparently, it's not required for my job, so nobody's even said anything negative about it. So that's what we're doing. I can grow a throat beard like nobody's business. All right, this is what I wanted to show you. There's interesting things going on with the algae in this tank, and these guys haven't been fed yet, and they're front and center and have been very interactive lately. So we'll check in with Abraham Lincoln and Jethro in just a little bit. Got my mount already set up. Here's the mount for that tank down there, and you can see all those guys acting good, being good. And here are the babies. Just look how many there are. Lots of little babies. Been very happy. So that's what's going on in the fish room, y'all. Can't seem to get this thing to cooperate. Having trouble guiding it by hand. Yeah, man, I'm trying to show some tanks. Showing tanks is like my favorite part of anybody's live stream. I love to hear what they have to say. I enjoy everybody's personality and our differences and whatnot. I love the community, but I love looking in a fish tank. I don't care whether it's clean or dirty. Every single time, I'm into it. So yes, we will be doing a giveaway of Aquachar today. Nothing but coal being given out on this channel for 2023. Come on, guys. We all know we could have done better. You know what I mean? Right. Just take your Aquachar. You know what I mean? Throw it in some tanks. It's 2 cups of Aquachar, which is able to treat 100 gallons. So divide it where it needs to be divided at. Looks like it's one measured cup is for 50 gallons. Hey guys. Yeah, they've always been really docile and real interested in interaction with what's going on outside the tank, and I think that that is pretty cool. Some of that in the front is it's all actually tiger valve, and some of it has grown taller than other bits of it. So yeah, I got to get in there and root a lot of that out. Where's my coffee? So yeah, guys, I think I'll do the giveaway here at midnight. So we'll get that set up in about 10 minutes or so. Nice, then. June was just saying the same thing, and I agree with you. Those Dalmatians, yeah, when he was a little bit smaller in size, he was the belle of the ball. My favorite. There was more than one Dalmatian, but the one Dalmatian, I believe the one on the left that's swimming back right now, is my favorite. Was my favorite little guy for weeks. Couldn't talk about my fish room without telling you about my Dalmatian Molly. Yeah, Aquachar is closer to biochar. From what I understand, they it's like flameless, it gets it to a high temperature, they're keeping it separate from the fire itself, so therefore it burns, but, becomes like a solid coal, like, the natural coal that you get, for your, that natural charcoal where the charcoal still looks like the branch that it was. I think that's I'm not sure exactly how they're making it, I'm sure it's proprietary, but, I've seen some things that make me think that I might know most of what they're doing, but, it's porous, it's supposed to, pull in, toxins and stuff like that out of the water column once it fills up and is no longer actively, like, helping in that way. It is a porous surface for, beneficial bacteria to grow, kinda like a lava rock is, you know what I mean? So when it does become inert, you can do that. I heard that there's a way to reactivate it, but, I don't know the details of it enough to tell you about it. Yes, first class fish. I'm giving you coal for Christmas. I got some for myself as well. I gave some away last week, I believe, over there. Hopefully, you guys can hear me through all of that, but I was just talking about what was happening, so not a big idea. It looks like that male's chasing that guy around. Took a lap. Something, something count on exchange capacity. There you go, Coro. Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna be cutting out for a second, but I'll get back up there, whatever it takes. We'll get it done. I was able to do the StreamYard. I was still logged in on the computer, so we're good to go there. I'll use that and then I'll take live footage of me using the computer because the computer and StreamYard don't get along. I think because my computer is not really a computer. Grant said it immediately turned around some tanks that got a chemical in them and he was rapidly losing shrimp. Once I got the aquachar okay and the shrimp stopped freaking out right away. Yeah, so it's a great thing to have on hand, and you can throw a handful of it in there. From what I understand, it can help. Yeah, it can help out your tank. I think it floats at first. I think it might take a little while to sink. And stop talking about Steven. He's here. I'm always talking about Steven. He knows this about me. I'm always talking about something, but a lot of times it's about Stephen P. And that's always good things. You know what I mean? Hi there, Eekers. Shared my mollies. This is my first molly tank that I've ever had, and like I said, they were a gift from Vibes. You know what I mean? Like it helps to have some fish fam in your neighborhood. I got Vibes and Chris's Aqua Zone both in here doing it. Well, I mean, I sure. I mean, like I say lots of things, Craig. So I mean, like refresh my memory. I can't remember what I said earlier, but like I said, like I feel like it was complimentary. You know, the music is a bonus, and it's a bonus that we all love. So, that's really cool. I can't wait for, him and his, Louisiana to, get together another great track. I assume we'll get one in the new year. I have high hopes for next year. Hopefully things get better, and not worse, but, whichever way it goes, I'm not gonna change my heart or what I put my energy towards, and I only put my energy towards things that are positive. How are you gonna get all the fish into your safe room only, Oscars? And only Oscars, are you just making a smoking den that is also a safe room that just has a locking door? Um, Aqua balls, time, I did have a great time in your stream. You were so gentle with those fish, getting them out of there. That was amazing. And it looked like there was a high level of difficulty, but I mean, like, you didn't spend more than 10 minutes harassing those fish and trying to get them out of there. It was Yes, Jeff Kane. Energy can be uh limited. Yeah, I find that when you like spend time like with your club or like-minded people in the hobby or in these chats and things like that, if you give your energy to these sorts of things, that energy is replenished and given back to you as well. So I think energy is kind of replenished every day, um, and stuff like that as well. So maybe putting energy into things that give the energy back. There we go. Yeah. So there you go, the safe room. Yeah, exactly. And it just opens every few hours, so it stays safe. Yeah, Mark, you all right today? Where's the needle fall for Mark Storlison today? Are we on the greener edge of things? Or are we moving towards yellow? So yeah, let's try and fire up this computer. See if I can't get this set up. Come with me. Yes, the new local Austin Fish Room has received some blessings this week that I can tell you guys about. Create a new giveaway. Oh man, there's a button there. Uh, so yeah, the weekly witching hour, Christmas water changes, RO, holy, or tap. What is everybody changing their water with this week for the holiday season? Anything special? All right. Hashtag Stephen P. All right, guys, let me see what I can do. Change the camera. All right, guys. Hashtag Stephen P. For the coal giveaway today. There we go. Let's see. All right, Zen Ginger's in. Okay, perfect. Okay, so it's working. Just like Zen Ginger did, everybody. And that is for coal, and everybody is eligible. Hey, Aquaballs. Look at how happy they are. What's up, Aqua Garden Zen? We're doing a coal giveaway, and we're looking at my sailfin mollies. Oh, and Christmas miracles. Christmas miracles. My wife has been in here, and she has taken. And Stephen, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is the way that things should be organized for me, right? In bins where I can see everything that's in the bins. Is that like the style that I need to be doing? And she organized all of this. Like there's a box of air pumps, there's a box of filters. Like this was not like this before. Really helping me out. This over here is like coolers and stuff. This is actually storage. This is actually empty things that can be used for storage. And then the last two shelves down there still need to be sorted. But as you can see, getting rid of lots of things. It's really, really quite great. I've got some interesting pieces here like this. Yes, it's better when it's tidy. You can find things better. Yeah, man, I'm like super, super duper excited. So, yeah, I tried to get into the fish room the other day and she was sitting on the floor in front of the door. I'm like, I was like organizing things and I was like, I'll just come back later. It's fine. Like, wonderful. Very happy. So, yeah, man. So, Merry Christmas to you. All right, guys, about 7 more minutes for your bag of aquachar. I'll be experimenting with it along with you guys. Let's go ahead and feed these guys a little bit of flake. I'm refreshing 10 entries. That was about how many we had last week, right? So we're doing good. Yeah, so yeah, I acquired my aquachar from the Garden of Eden. So he sells it. I believe there's an Aquachar website as well, but I haven't checked KG Aquatics or what Keep Fish Keeping Simple, their website, but they might be selling that as well. Yeah, man, ban them. But yeah, I decided to do simple gifts this year. I can't compete with what the Fish Fam does as a group for the Fish Fam Christmas and things like that. Awesome program. Hope to see it again next year. But I did want to give out a couple Christmas giveaways. I think the next two Wednesdays I will be Working, so uh, I will not be streaming the next 2 Wednesdays, but, might do a live stream, some pop-ups and stuff like that, depending on what's going on with, family and friends that I plan on hanging out with, whether they're interested in doing that or whether I have the opportunity. But, yeah, the next 2 Wednesdays, I'll be working. Yeah, we've got staffing shortages, at, where I work. We've got a injured nurse and a nurse out on a, internship, for education, so it has honestly given me the opportunity to, make some more money and, given me the opportunity to, work more during the holidays, which, isn't a bad thing. At all. I don't feel negatively about it at all. I honestly wish I could do more, but I had already made plans when everything came up. So I just, shaved a day off of 3 different weekend adventures. You know what I mean? Just shave a day off. You know what I mean? So things are going well. The fish funds are good for I might be able to get a sink put in. I've been talking about it forever. But a utility sink in between the washer and dryer in the garage would be, awesome. But it looks like I have that and Clash money, already, saved up for, this next year, so all I have to do is make good choices and don't spend all of the money, and everything will just be about getting the right pieces at the right time, the airline tickets and hotel and all that. 'Cause, yeah, I wouldn't miss it. The Clash is for me next year, so the Clash and then Dallas Aquashella. They had an event in Houston. Of course, I worked the weekend, so wasn't a good time for me to, wasn't a good time for me to, take off of work, so, Vibes went down there and checked it out. I haven't heard all about it yet, but I did watch some of his content, and, it looked like it was a pretty good time. My some of my cousin gets together with family and stuff like that, and they eat, Chinese food on Christmas Eve as well. I will be working Christmas Eve, so I won't be going, but I think that my wife went last year, so if we get an invitation, she will probably go. There you go, first class fish. Well, we'll see you next year, man. It's all good. Just like anything, the event itself costs a little bit of money, but the, hotel and travel is always, the big expenses for those trips, and, yeah, so, you know what I mean, like, get your ducks in a row, all of that, but, I went to more talks than any other event that I've been to, and, I enjoyed the talks quite a bit. Um, yeah, I like getting up, saying hi to everybody, getting a little bit of food, and then, like, popping into those, things and drinking, drinking coffee and learning. So yeah, very excited. So hashtag Stephen P for the coal giveaway. The OCA, pretty big. Chattanooga Ed came and he saw Eric Bodrock. Oh, yeah, no, that's awesome. Yeah, no, the OCA is an event that has been recommended to me and conversation like a bunch. Um I've been encouraged to go. Almost everybody that goes on the regular, I think, is telling people that they should go to that event. You know what I mean? Like they're like, yes, that is a good event. So yeah, has good word on the street. Oh yeah, only Oscars coming up here in 27 minutes, y'all. I can't wait to see maybe some shrimps, but I'm always down to see some Oscars. It's in his backyard. Oh, Craig, man, stay safe, buddy. The goldfish are angry. Lights, but no food? Unacceptable. Let's see, do I still have this set up? No. All right, here we go. Sorry, Darlene's tanks. An apology to the Zen Ginger. Apologies to the first class fish. Dirty deeds. Huawei. No. Drag it out. Aqua Guard Zen, you're out. Storm Riders Legacy. You're out, buddy. Sorry. All right, the last four are Coro, Only Oscars, Jeff Kane, and Stephen P. 2003 Aquatics. Who's gonna win? Stephen P. See you later. Although it would have been neat if he had won it. Jeff Kane, you're out. Is it going to be Choral Works or only Oscars? Hey, send me an email, darling, at let's see, new local Austin at fishfam.link. Send me your address, dearie. Jeff Kane with a table flip. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. All right, here we go. Okay, so you can see the. All right, now I've got something. Dang it. Mike is muted. The mic is muted. Okay, I think I'm good. So yeah, there's my setup, y'all. Congratulations, June. You deserve it. You deserve it. Nice bag of coal. Merry Christmas. Yeah, so that's Jethro in the front, and you can see Abraham Lincoln in the back, how she got her name. She was showing her beard for a second. There you go, first class fish. I've got these two angels in a 20 gallon. I had 6 of them in a 40. So it could be done with smaller, but honestly, your 75 gallon, you're going to be really pleased. They're going to enjoy all that space. And I love the footprint of the 75. It's got the depth front to back and floor space that the 55 doesn't have. Although a 55 for angels, they don't spend a lot of time on the bottom, so therefore angels in a 55 would look very good because they use the full water column. These guys are very pretty, and I got them from Dan's Fish 2 years ago, and they were juveniles, and the guy is on the what is the Dan's Fish like hobbyist site that has all the he's on there. I have his name. Um, send me an email. He was like, "Yeah, man, I don't mind at all." And he's been working very hard to get less than 25% white.
on the gold marbles. They have all the genes of the koi in there, the clear plate um, on them. These guys all have lots of pigment around their face, so the black pigment actually blocks the clear gill plate, giving those koi the rosy cheeks. But all of the genes are there. But I was talking with Terry from Terry's Tropical Tanks, and he was saying because so much of the black line comes down and then through the body and then down the fins and stuff like that, you kind of got to call these gold marbles because the koi fish isn't going to have the wild stripe that goes from the body like up into the fin. It can have pigment, but it can't be like in a line. And that made sense to me. So yeah, they're gold marbles. Um, but I would imagine that with 300 babies and stuff like that, that you would end up getting some koi out of there. Yeah, I mean that is a really good point. First class fish. Any of your older tanks with the thicker glass is probably a better pick than they're always thinning down that glass. For better or worse, you know what I mean? Like you could see you could see that those bristle noses have put on some size since I first put them in there. Uh, they have been eating and happy. And the interesting thing about the algae in this tank is it's gone away from the Siswasser tang on the bottom and it's dying off, but it has floated up to the top, and all of that up there is guppy grass, like encased in a cloud of green algae. So the algae has moved up to the top of the tank and is ready to be taken out, and the natural lighting, the lighting being on a schedule is better for them. And I've seen a positive impact on algae growth. So uh, time might be all the timer might be all I need to take care of my algae problems in all of my tanks. I know, like sometimes algae is nice, sometimes it's not. Like my blue dream tank right now has thick algae all over the Swiswasser tank in the front of the glass, and it's just a mess. It might be the guy from Angels Plus. If it's not the guy from Angels Plus, it's one of the other Angel guys. Um, I have the email. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay, guys, I'm back. The gentleman's name is Robert Foley, and he said that he didn't mind me giving his name out at all. So, like I said, he gave these six to Dan's Fish, and I still have five of them, and they've grown up, and I've learned a lot keeping them. And yeah, no, I love them very much. The first thing I decided is that I wasn't going to do cichlids, and then I won cichlids on Dan's Fish. So just goes to show, and I do love the way they move. Like you know what I mean? Like they look like they're pulled by strings sometimes. They can go any direction they want. But yeah, man. Weather is happening. I just love the amount of red and black on these. Like they look like candy corn. Like they are Halloween in a fish. I've been really happy with them. Oh, the guys next door trying to get in on the action. That's Bandit right there. Talking about those redbacks that Dan had. Yeah, I like a good storm too. I like the we mostly get most of our rain in the spring and winter months. So I like I like wet leaves. It's a look. Right. So yeah, if that guy's name is Robert, then he goes by Bob too. But that's who it is. Acres, welcome home, man. We're all getting ready to go over in about 10 minutes over to June stream, see what's shaking in her neck of the woods, see what's going on in her neighborhood. I'm getting ready to drop the water at least 20% or 30% in all of these tanks and get the water changed. Yeah, man, I miss Robert too. I assume he's been doing things, you know what I mean? Like, and he'll be back when he's back, you know what I mean? Like, I don't see him getting rid of all of his tanks, but I can see him with the type of work that he does ending up being really busy with work and like just, you know, not into the YouTube for a bit. So this couple has laid eggs on the glass once. Since I put the bristle nose in there, they have a block on either side of them. So there's just the other end that's open, and the front here. And they seem to have calmed down a lot. They're still open on three sides next door, and those guys still haven't calmed down. So I might put some Endler males in there to let them swim around and dither and see if those guys on the end don't calm down a little bit more. I'd hate to have to put cardboard up on the long side of that, but that might be what I end up having to do. But those Endler males are so small and everything that I feel like the angels should still be able to lay eggs and then bully them around, you know what I mean, and like move them off. Uh, and maybe they won't eat the eggs. I'm thinking about just pulling the eggs next time, trying to take care of the eggs myself. Jeff Kane, you're not a fan of the look of the festivums, but festivums are for the rest of them. They're a Festivus staple. I always learn something in the chat when I hang out with you guys, and I always appreciate that. Yeah, I have stratum in the goldfish tank, so all it's done is absorbed nutrients. And one day when I move the goldfish to something else, I will be able to put a fish in there that enjoys uh, the look of plants and not eating the plants, and I should be able to grow whatever I want in that substrate. It will not be inert when I plant it. It'll just be chock full. Layer it with crushed lava. Yep. Wow, that's pretty cool, man. I mean, yeah, mixing any of the porous substrates from a tank that you're changing the substrate in or something like that, mixing that substrate into plants would probably be very good. Like, I don't think gravel necessarily would be, but adding some of the sand probably still would be. as well as yeah, like any of your planted tanks, like what the aqua soil. If you mixed aqua soil into the normal soil, I think that that would still grow plants just fine, and if it's seasoned, would grow them very well. Yeah, that is true. But the tank that we were looking at and the piece of tank that you can see right there, like it's just the play sand thoroughly rinsed. You know what I mean? Like it takes a while to rinse it, but it's cheap. And man, my plants are going nuts in it, and I'm not putting anything in the sand. It's just happening. I'm not even using fertilizer on the regular. I'm probably using Easy Green once a month. The bonsai soil, okay, that's what the aqua soils are all based on. So yeah, and now it's time to say goodbye to all our family. Shout out to Lady LRB. Right, Nathan, but also hobbies that go together. Plants and aquariums go together. I'm excited. I want to see what you're about, man. Well, it's 12:30, ladies and gents. So let's head over to June stream and see what she's doing. I have enjoyed speaking with you all tonight, and best holiday wishes. Remember, it's okay to rest. It is okay to spend time and then cut that time and go and enjoy the holiday how you want to enjoy it. Enjoy yourselves, enjoy your families. I love you all.